Elton John rightly said it. Okay, well, I think I will concur with Elton John, but I'm throwing this to you. Do you believe that love is sacrifice? Do you believe that it is necessary to be sacrificing when you're in love with somebody? Well, you know, there's this popular phrase that you have to give up things to be with the one you love. How true is this? Do you believe in this? Get interactive with us on all our social media platforms. It's very important that you do so. Our WhatsApp line is active. You can send in your messages. You can send in your opinions, your questions that you have in relation to this topic. We are talking about love. Does love always have to be a sacrifice? Is it always? Every time you have to sacrifice in love? Share your thoughts with us. And today, my guest, I'm super excited about this because my lady guest is no stranger to this set. She's no stranger to this show. She's no stranger to Let's Talk Relationship. I know that, you know, she's quite controversial with some of the things that she says, but then I believe that today she'll be good to you. I believe so. Sweetie, will you be good to our viewers today?
No, I won't be good.
Oh my God.
I always speak my truth and my reality. It's not my fault that people can accept that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so viewers, so get ready. So my lady guest is media personality Sweety Aborchie. I got the surname right.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And my gentleman seated here is Possible from the BMPS show that airs on Joy Prime TV. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
How
you look
are
amazing.
You? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I like your look.
Thank you.
Okay.
I see what's happening there. No one's telling me how I look, huh?
Hey, Sweety.
I thought I told you.
Sweety wants to cause trouble.
I thought I told you. I didn't tell you.
Sweety wants to cause trouble.
He did.
So now let's get right into our topic for discussion. But then before we do so, Nutri Snacks is here for you if you want to enjoy some deliciousness. Like I always say, if you want to eat healthy, you want to go on a diet, you want to still enjoy something delicious, Nutri Snacks is here for you. You can get some and snack on them. Yeah, right here. Okay, yeah. You can get you some Nutri Snacks, snack on it, and you can continue being on a diet because it's still very, very healthy. So get you some Nutri Snacks. Now let's get into our topic for discussion. Now, you know, I was online reading about love being a sacrifice and then all that. And then I chanced on something very interesting that, you know, research says that couples that are happier and more likely to stay together, you know, they sacrifice for each other. I don't know if you would concur to this, because it looks like what the write-up was saying, it's like every single couple that have had a successful marital or relationship journey is because they keep on sacrificing for each other. Yeah. Let me throw this to you, Possible. Do you believe it is true?
I don't think so.
Hey. Okay.
I don't think so. For me, I think my belief is that if actually you want your relationship to be intact and then keep on moving, it's based on respect and understanding. All right. Yeah, that is my belief, though.
Okay.
Sacrifice. What are you sacrificing, though? What specifically are you sacrificing? Are you sacrificing what? Your time, your money? Those things are normal. Whatever you give in relationship are normal. It should happen. So I take that as you giving me something, but you not sacrificing something. If you give me your time, it doesn't mean you've sacrificed your time. So I normally...
That is normal to you.
Yeah, of course. I normally disagree with people who go like, I sacrifice all my time for you and then you don't appreciate it and all that. You never sacrifice your time for me. You gave me your time.
No, but at the end of the day, if the person has a very busy schedule, clears his or her schedule for you to spend time with you, isn't that sacrifice?
I don't think you should even do that in the first place. Fact. Assuming you're here, all right, you're about to go on air, or you're on air, and then you receive a text message from your boyfriend that I really want to see you. Are you going to sacrifice your work and then go see him?
Oh, that's a different instinct.
How is it a different instinct?
It's totally different.
Because sacrifice means that you should actually do something for the person you are with to maybe lose something, or maybe if there is something on the line that you're going to lose, or like, I don't know, you're going to give away. So if you leave right now, you may give away your job because maybe your boss is going to fire you because he left
True.
That's it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so if it is not like that, or you are giving something and there's nothing on the line for it, should we call that a sacrifice?
Sweetie,
I like
do you
this
agree?
one.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I think that your question is if love is always, should love always be a sacrifice?
Yeah, because research has proven that couples who have stayed happier and longer in their relationships and marriages are as a result of they sacrificing for each other constantly. That is what research is saying. Okay. But he's disagreeing.
Okay. I think sacrifice simply means to give up something, whether of value, just give up something.
Yes.
For something.
Yes.
For someone or something. And I do not think that whatever you're giving up, if it's something of value that makes who you are, it's worthwhile or it's worth doing. If you're giving up bad habits to accommodate or to make your relationship smoother, make it easier, yeah, you can do that. It's not necessarily a sacrifice. You're giving up something bad for the greater good. You're giving up something ill for something happy and joyous. So I don't see that as a sacrifice. But the example you gave about she leaving her job to go pay attention to her man, I don't think any man would want, any well-meaning man would want their partner to, man or woman, would want their partner to give up something as valuable as your career or your job or something that feeds you, something that fulfills you, so that he can have a little time with you. I like to refer to the Bible when we are talking about love. I think love is the common denominator that everything operates, how you relate with yourself, how you relate with others, even how you relate with God, or whatever you believe in. Love is the common denominator. So it says love is kind, love is patient, love is pure, love is not, I don't know the rest of it, but so yeah, I do not think love is always a sacrifice. However, the word sacrifice has to be redefined. What are you giving up? Is it something of value? Are you giving that up in order to receive something more valuable or less valuable?
Okay, so I have two scenarios for you.
Okay.
Let's start with long distance relationship. Okay, you are constantly on phone, you barely see each other, you're in Ghana, your partner is in America, and all that you keep on doing is, you know, just talk, if possible, just have, you know, phone sex, and then all that, you know, doing all sort of things over the phone and then all that. But at the end of the day, it's like, wouldn't you say that both of you, because you don't see each other, you're constantly just communicating on phone, aren't you sacrificing a lot just to keep the relationship going?
I think it's a matter of individual preferences. I've never been in a long distance relationship because I don't think I would work. I don't think it would function.
I don't know why he's laughing. I don't know.
I like the fact that she's saying that I have never been in a long distance relationship.
Okay.
Because it won't work for me. So I won't even try it. I don't.
You see, about her work that I give an example to. Have you ever heard of people saying that, okay, I'm moving from maybe Accra to Kumasi and I want you to be with me, so you got to let your job go and then we move together? Have you ever heard something like that?
Yeah,
have you ever seen something like that? It happens.
It happens. That was actually the second scenario I was going to give.
And about the long distance relationship, first of all, I don't even believe in long distance relationship.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, I don't believe in long distance relationship. Why will you be away and then I'll be here, and then we'll think that I can believe that, okay, fine, destiny may happen that, okay, we're going to be together, all right? But I am not going to lay my life down for you and go like, okay, I'm waiting for you, and then like, when you come, then no. When I get somebody here, we can still keep in touch, talk, do whatever. Let it be like we are in a relationship to you or to me, but I don't believe in that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what if it's a marriage? Because relationship is general, right?
Yes.
So if you're married and there's an opportunity to travel for work for 2 years or 3 years, and you have to leave.
You don't know what I say. Like, I've been in a relationship with a couple of women who actually travel outside, and on the day you'll be at the airport and call me, oh, Nana, my flight is about to take off.
And you break up with them?
Yeah, that's it for me. Facts, that's it for me. Yeah.
Oh, possible, really?
Yeah, that's it for me. Especially when you're going for a long haul, or you're not even going to come back.
Why? Why?
One, I don't trust myself.
Okay. You don't trust yourself?
No, I don't trust myself. I'm being real. Like, I don't trust myself. Like, I'll be here and then go like, Charlie, 6 months. I never go see nobody. 1 year. Am I celebrating?
Do you love the person? I mean, if you're actually in love with the person, and the person is going away for just 6 months, you're calling it.
It shouldn't be.
That's shocking.
6 months.
Yeah.
I should stay 6 months off. 6 months.
Possible. What's your interpretation of love?
Love. That is what I said. I mean, so far as I respect you, I understand you. You should just value that as
regardless of your partner respecting you, understanding you, and then
going away from
you
6
for
months.
for only 6 months.
Only you are saying only 6 months is only
break
only
the
for
relationship.
you. 6 months is only for you.
I mean, yes.
It's only for you.
What do you need the person to be doing with you
Exactly.
that you cannot do while the person is away?
Look.
In 6 months.
Look, let's not even say like 6 months. I'm not seeing you.
So
it's morning. Do you want me to say it? No, if you want me to say it, I'll say it.
Please say it. Please say it.
You don't want me to have sex for 6 months.
Oh, so that is your main
fact.
problem.
It is part of the relationship.
So that's your main problem.
That is not my main problem, but it is part of the relationship. The whole thing is that even if I can trust you and go like, you ain't gonna do anything, I can't trust myself. Yeah, I'm sorry, but whoever gonna be my girl, honestly, I can't trust myself.
Will be your girl, so you're single?
Yeah, I am.
I think you're ruining your chances.
You don't understand. You're ruining your chances.
No, listen. Somebody is out there who understands what I'm saying. You think I'm ruining my chance, but somebody understands. Even you understand what I'm saying. Even you understand what I'm saying.
Even me.
You understand what I'm saying.
You know why you know why I disagree
You understand
with
what
that?
I'm saying.
I disagree because if it's a relationship that's already been established, that there's some seriousness to it, or you're working toward a common goal, you want to get married, or you're already in the process of, doing all that, and something happens that requires your partner to leave for just 6 months, even if it's a year.
Don't be small broken
And
hearted girl that set yourself. Don't be small broken hearted girl that set yourself up to.
If you know that the person is going and will come back, and you can do whatever it is you want to do, see the person as much as you want to see. I do not think that 6 months is. I think that's a worthy sacrifice. That's 6 months of you saying, okay, you go chase your dreams, you go follow through with your career, you go take that opportunity that
that's
makes you whatever
supportive.
And that is where when the person calls you and go like, okay, I think when you get somebody else, you should get married to. That is where you're going to burst out and then go like, really, I've wasted all my time, I've sacrificed my time.
Love is patient, love is kind. Can I? Let me
yes,
look
you
up,
can, you can open the Bible verse.
Let me look at that.
And read it out for possible to
because
hear
you're
clearly.
We are living in reality. You're going to read the Bible.
No, it says no. See, it says love is patient and kind, does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never dies. So love does not insist on its own way.
You're not in Sunday school.
You're insisting that someone should not go follow his or her dreams because
we are not in Sunday school where you fine in relationship. I mean, yeah, you should. I mean, sometimes talk about what is in the Bible or not. But what I'm saying is that let's face reality. Excuse me to say, I'm not disrespecting anybody. Take Bible out of the way. Let's face, let's be real. Let's take all
what's
this
right in front of you.
Exactly, because some people also believe that whatever is written in the Bible is superstitious, like superstition stuff. It's what is written in the Bible. What if you date somebody who doesn't believe in the Bible?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What if you date somebody who doesn't believe in the Bible?
So what's your what's your definition of love? I would like to know what your definition of love is. If you're putting away the Bible,
you are reading from the Bible to me. That is your definition.
Okay, so what's yours?
Let's go into the dictionary and then find out what the dictionary also means about love.
Okay, so whilst Sweety finds the definition of love in the dictionary, possible, I want to ask you. So earlier you mentioned that if somebody is to give, spend quality time with you and all that, that's not sacrifice.
No,
it's not sacrifice.
It is normal. It should happen in a relationship. Your mouth
to say, I have sacrificed my time to be with you. I've cleared my schedule and done all that. So possible, it is not sacrifice. What then is sacrifice to you in a relationship? I want you to give me pointers.
I think when you're giving me something, just as she said, when you're giving me something that I know that, okay, fine, this thing you're giving me is you're really losing something huge. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. It could be everything. Like it could be maybe money for, I don't know what you're going to use the money for. Maybe you really have plans for that, and I know that you really have plans for that money. Or maybe what should I even say? Yeah, giving me something that is going to let you lose something very valuable, that is irreplaceable, or like even if you can replace it, it's going to take a very long time for you to replace it. That is what is called sacrifice.
Why must someone give up something so as huge as you're saying just to be with you?
Of course, you are sacrificed. If you want to sacrifice, this is what you should do. But if you're not losing anything and you're telling me you are sacrificing for me because you're giving me your time.
That isn't sacrifice.
Your time that maybe, let's say you go into the salon to do your hair, and I call you, and then you spend time with me. Will you call that a sacrifice because maybe your hair is very valuable to you, and then like you stopped it and then came to be with me? With
some of us, will you
call that a sacrifice?
Who have very busy schedule. You have certain times that you do certain things. So let's say on Saturday at 10 a.m. your hair should be fixed. And then because when after 12 on Saturday, you can't find time anymore because you'll be super busy all throughout till the following week and everything. Then you find yourself that, okay, my boyfriend says this, what do I have to do? He urgently needs it. Me forgoing my time to go to the salon to look good, to come on TV and look super good and have an awesome week. I leave that to come spend time with you. That is sacrifice.
That is sacrifice.
And I honestly think love, the actual meaning of love should be the man understanding that you need to get your hair done. So I can wait. We have forever to spend together.
Right.
You need that 1 hour, 2 hours to go get your hair done so that your work week can be, can flow smoothly. If that person you're with actually is in love with you, cherishes you, understands you, respects your career, respects what you're doing, he would understand that you can go and do your hair and still come back. You can go through the week and still come back. Love is patient, don't forget.
Love is patient.
He can wait because you have forever to spend together. You do not have to give up looking good just to please a man. No.
Exactly. So if you are saying that, and I'm telling you that you have options, even if you don't go to the salon on that day, and then you still need to come on air, you have, because I don't think you have just one week, do you?
No.
You don't.
Right.
You don't. Like your makeup, you do your makeup yourself or somebody does it for you. You can do it yourself, right? Yes, so if you have options that, if I'm going to be with you and then I'm not going to go to the salon, and you think that's a sacrifice? Because I know you have options. Why should you what are you losing? What is the valuable thing that you're losing to look good or to go to the salon? Whilst you can go to the salon next time, or maybe even today when you close, you can still go to the salon. So why are you calling that a sacrifice? What are you losing so valuable?
Let's come to certain sacrifice. Like, I don't know what you would say about it. I don't know what Sweety would also say about it. Tolerance, endurance. You agree. The way you said, after that one, you agree, right?
No, but if you can't tolerate the person, why are you in a relationship with the person?
So that would be sacrifice to you.
That? Why should that be a sacrifice? Tolerating you means that it's a sacrifice?
I think tolerance is sacrifice.
Really?
Right.
Because when two people come together, they're two different people with different... You've had a whole life before you meet the person. You have your own interests, your own ideas of how life should go, your own ideas of what even a relationship or love should be.
Right.
And then this is someone who believes that or someone who insists that you spend time. I'm using you. You are the one I'm talking about. Someone who insists that you spend time with him at a particular time, as opposed to you using that time to do something that helps your career.
Yeah.
You know that's something about him. That's an attitude about him that you do not like. But he's someone you're in love with, you're trying to get to a common destination or whatever, so you overlook it, you be like, you know, I'm just gonna let it go, you know, sign or tear, this is him, stuff like that. You're tolerating that because you're in love with the person, you're trying to achieve something. So yes, you're sacrificing, you know, the outburst, you're sacrificing letting the person know, you know, calling out the person's, I don't know what the word to replace it.
She said it. She's actually said it.
Yeah, but it is total. What's the word? Please help me out. It's BS. It is.
Right.
So yes, if you're tolerating that, and there are certain habits, you know, like especially with men, lifting the toilet seat and leaving it there. A lot of women tolerate that, and it's, like, it kills me.
It's an issue for,
you know,
that is
tolerating certain habits and things, you know, about your partner is a big sacrifice. At the end of the day, you have to understand that you're both coming from different places, backgrounds, ideologies, so different. So tolerance is a big sacrifice. Women are known to toil in the vast garden of sacrifice all their lives. Women have to sacrifice this, sacrifice for the children, sacrifice for the man, sacrifice your career so that he can go up so that you're behind him. But I'm so glad the narratives are changing.
It's changing
I'm really excited about that. Did you see the cover of I've forgotten the magazine with Rihanna in front?
Vogue. British Vogue.
Yeah. Rihanna in front leading ASAP. And ASAP has the baby and giving the baby a kiss. Woo! When I saw that, my spirits went from 0 to 100.
That's sacrifice from ASAP.
Yes, ASAP is sacrificing that lead role, that masculine position. Normally, a man would be in that position, and the woman has the baby and doing all the feminine things. But this time, this man says that, you know, I love you. Go do you. This is your time to shine.
But that alone speaks a lot.
Volumes.
About sacrifice?
Yes, it's about love
Really?
and sacrifice.
Love and sacrifice. Anyway, so Poxieble, I'm going to come to you. So you let me know the reason you don't think tolerance is sacrifice. And do you think endurance is sacrifice though?
Endurance.
We'll get to it. Anyway, viewers, so get interacting with us on our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Our phone lines will be opened. Yes, we're going to open the phone lines for you to call in. So start jotting down your questions that you have about this topic. We are talking about, should love always be a sacrifice? What are some of the things that you have sacrificed in your relationships, in your marriages? Was a sacrifice to you? What is your definition of sacrificing something in love, or sacrificing something you love so much for somebody that you love? You can call and then share that with us. Our WhatsApp line is on the screen right now, but we are going to project the call line as well for you to call in and start asking your questions, okay? And my guest, Sweety Aborchie, media personality, and Poxieble from the BMPS show. Now, Poxieble, let me come back to you. Why do you think tolerance is it, with everything Sweety has said? Obviously, tolerance is sacrifice.
What she has said.
Yes, because I mean,
but not what people really understand about whatever they're.
And I know that people, Sweety, I concur with you 100%. I know that a lot of people out there too would concur with you because it is true.
Why are you being political?
What?
Do you think if you were a woman, I do not like to take
why are you being political here?
Poxieble.
How is this
Poxieble? How am I being political over here?
Okay, so look, I am going to chase you, right? Normally, that is how it should be.
It happens.
Like, guys actually going
do the chasing.
So I understand where she's coming from because she doesn't actually maybe understand how we feel or when we're going to.
Go ahead and mansplain it to us.
So before I move to you, I've already psyched my mind to know that, okay, fine, whatever you will do or whatever that is gonna, I have already perceived you to be somebody that I'm gonna give my time to. I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that, I'm ready for this. What you guys term as sacrifice? I don't see that because you already know that, look, this is things that you need to do for the woman to be with you. Cool. If I move to you and then we are in a relationship, that is the reason I'm saying that respect and understanding. If you don't understand me, I'll just let you go. I won't come and be like, oh, okay, I need to tolerate your, hold on, I need to, the BS that she said, I am not going to tolerate it. That's a red flag for me, and I'll let it go. I won't sit down and go like, okay, I'm sacrificing, so I I need to tolerate your BS. No, I won't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
No, I won't.
Although I thought we were going to continue. We have our first caller on the line. Hello, good morning, Hamamata.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Right, talk to us.
I want to come into the show talking about should love be a sacrifice.
Yes.
I think sometimes it should be like that because I'm a married woman
Okay.
and I give birth. As my work, they taught me not to go. I was always in fire. They taught me on that. And my husband told me to stop and take care of the child. So I was at home all do everything for me, for the child, and all my needs for me. Is it not a sacrifice?
It is.
I see it as a sacrifice. And out of me, I'm taking care of the child. It's also a sacrifice.
Okay.
So we're supposed to do sacrifice for each other.
Right.
And for tolerance, sometimes when you do mistake, we need encouragement for each other. So your husband, for what you wrong, you're supposed to understand what he was saying to you, sitting and discussing it for you to understand or for we to understand each other. Sometimes we're supposed to understand each other. It's very important.
Okay.
And always respect your husband for, I always respect my husband for every bit or every little thing he does for me.
Okay. Oh. All right, Amamata, thank you for your contribution. We have Judith on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning, Judith.
Please, what I have this morning is I want to tell my brother there that maybe he doesn't understand the word called love.
Okay.
It's all about sacrifice. Because I heard him saying that he can stay without his woman for about 6 months
6
or
months,
a year.
yes.
But you being sacrifice is something that when you do it for the person, you feel it in your bones. Because I can say that he can stay without his woman, even not seeing him, touching him, hair or whatever. That's his problem. But love is about sacrifice. You value the person. When you value the person, you know how to sacrifice for the person. Okay. It's not about you having the ego that, oh, this thing I can't stay without it. I can't do without it, so I can't do that. It means that whenever you can let go of your pride, your feelings, or whatever your sex, all about if you can do it. It means that you are sacrificing for that person. Meaning you value the person, you don't want to do anything to lose that person.
Right.
That's sacrifice in a relationship.
Thank you very much, Judith. Thank you. We have another caller on the line. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, how are you?
I'm very good.
Talk to us.
Sacrifice doesn't mean lady have to go to saloon or stop going that place. It's a sacrifice. Do you understand?
Right. Okay.
My English doesn't make this thing, but I have to put in this way. Do you understand?
Yes.
But
Perfectly.
like sacrifice means if someone catch your husband inside police station, and for you woman to go there to remove him. Do you understand?
Yes. Yeah.
And your judge, the guy judge, tell the woman to come and see the judge at the place right here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
100. 100.
For the woman to sacrifice herself for the man. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, the woman will go there to have a sex with the jet before removing the guy. That's what I know about sacrifice.
Right.
Do you understand? Yeah. Sacrifice doesn't mean going to do your hair or going somewhere, stopping that place you are going.
It's not sacrifice to you.
It's not sacrifice to me. You
Right.
understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very
You have
much.
to sacrifice your body. That's what I know, sacrifice.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Thank you. Keep on
Okay,
watching, okay? Keep on watching. Okay. Another caller on the line. Good morning, Portia.
No, please, I'm Priscilla.
Sorry?
Priscilla.
Priscilla. Okay. Hi,
Yes.
Priscilla. Good morning.
Good morning.
Right.
I think love is always about sacrifice because I'm married to a military guy, or let me say a military man, and I have to sacrifice a whole year. When he goes for peacekeeping for a whole year, if he is not in, I have to wait for him. Isn't this sacrifice? It is.
It is.
So I don't know what Tintin is talking about. I had my ex-boyfriend was also called Tintin. This is exactly how he is. He doesn't see anything you do for him as sacrifice. He just sees it as a normal thing, and it's your right, or you are obliged to just deal with him. It is a must. He doesn't see anything wrong with it. So you can just be there. You don't call him, he wouldn't call. And it's a full lot. But I think love is all about sacrifice. Me, even, I'm a nurse myself, and I'm home now taking care of my baby. Isn't this a sacrifice? Because he is out there at work. He wouldn't be here taking care of the baby. I'm here taking care of the baby. So I'm sacrificing.
Okay.
It's all part of love, I think.
All right. Okay, Priscilla. All right. Thank you very much. So keep on calling the phone lines and let's hear your opinions. If you have questions for my guest, especially possible. Any question you want to throw are possible because, he seems to be causing a lot. Today, Sweety has been very good. Sweety has been very good. Very, very, which I am super shocked at.
Nobody's coming for me. You know,
Nobody's coming for you.
The last time I was in this show.
Yeah.
Ooh,
oh, they came for you.
Ghanaians came for me.
I think this time around it will be possible. Possible, it will be you.
Yeah, I mean, whenever, do you know that whenever you say what the fact is, you get people coming at you?
Right. Okay.
All right. That is what I believe.
Okay.
But facts are fact. I mean, you can sit in your homes and then go like, oh, but this is what is actually happening. Honestly, and I'm sorry. I love all the ladies who called and you know, the one lady was saying that she was taking care of the baby.
Yeah.
Should you term responsibility as sacrifice?
I think another lady called and said the guy does not, I can't quote her, but appreciates the sacrifice that she makes in order for them to have a happy home. Is that entitlement that sometimes men have that, you know, you're supposed to do it anyway. No, you're giving up your career to stay home and take care of the child. Yeah, you're a woman, you should take care of the child. I could go and work and do all that. Hold on a second. But I think we draw the line between where the always comes in. You should make some sacrifices for the greater good, to make your home happy. I don't mind sacrificing a day or two off work just to care for my man if he's ill or something. I don't mind doing the little things, you know, but the big thing that man talked about, going to have sex with someone superior to get your man out of, miss me with that. No,
I think he has actually had an experience before.
My intellectual abilities, my connections, my relationships, but not sleep with someone in order to get someone out of trouble. No, that is not sacrifice. That is where you draw the line between giving up on yourself and then making someone happy. In that time, you're giving up everything just to make someone happy. It doesn't work that way. So no, love is not always a sacrifice.
So now you see the point. So that is why I asked you that. What is the most valuable thing that you are losing for me to be happy?
You seem to think that a woman, your partner must lose something of value in order to make you happy.
If you
why can't she just be happy, you be happy, and you both come together to solve issues
and just do everything together?
That is normal relationship. That should happen. That is how relationship should be like. That is what I'm saying. Don't tell me that you spend. That's what I'm saying. That you spending time with me, you shouldn't term that as you sacrificing your time for me.
It should be normal to you.
It is normal.
It should come freely.
It is something that should happen in your relationship.
It should happen.
Of course. Once I'm coming in for you, I know definitely I'm going to lose my time at a point to be with you. I should know that. You should also know that, look, listen, this is relationship. It requires time. So you giving me that, don't term that as a sacrifice and use it against me. No.
What can you give up to make someone happy? I'm curious because you seem to think that the other person must lose something.
Honestly, me.
What could you give up?
Right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know the woman who will let me lose something valuable to me that will cost me huge to be with her. Just as you said, I'm not gonna lose something huge to make somebody happy. If you are not going to, if you feel like, if you feel like,
then you're obviously not ready for love.
I'm not ready for what?
Love.
If what you guys your term for love is if you are giving your time and then you're going to term that as a sacrifice, then I don't think I'm ready.
But do you know that to love somebody, majority of the times you have to compromise?
What is love for you?
Love is kind. Love is patient.
Love is a feeling.
Love is, you know.
Love is love.
Love is love.
What is love for you?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know that naturally, right? Naturally, when you respect somebody and understand somebody, love actually comes out of that. Do you know?
You understand
and respect. You heard another lady saying that she mentioned these two things. I respect my husband and I understand my husband. And you wouldn't see that as something, but then actually that is actually what is letting the whole love thing come.
You know, Possible, with what you're saying, right from the beginning, you said something and you gave a scenario. I actually brought the scenario, you being abroad, your partner being here, and then you are not into long distance relationship and all that. But then just a few minutes ago, before we went on to open the phone lines, you were talking about your partner respecting you and understanding you. That is one thing that is, it's two things actually that are important to you. Okay, so understanding you, what about you understanding your partner? Because at the end of the day, if your partner is supposed to travel out for 6 months, why can you not understand it? But you would expect it to understand you.
So initially from the relationship, because you have conversations before we move into the relationship, I'll tell you point blank that look, I don't do this long distance relationship. And then you have to understand. If you understand that, then fine, we're cool. So if you're traveling, I can tell you, look, I don't do this long. I told you from the beginning.
Okay. Would you do this in marriage? If you're married?
Will I do that in marriage?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know whether I'm going to change.
Because anything can happen.
If anything should happen, then it happens. But for now, I don't know.
Possible. I don't think you answered the question. She asked if you had to travel. You were with someone, and then you had the opportunity to travel.
Don't wait for me. Is it not long distance relationship?
Have you been in a relationship?
Is it not long distance relationship? Whether I am here or I am there. Is it not long distance relationship? Wait for me.
The person is not leaving forever. 6 months. It's a problem for you.
Okay, like this really just got interesting. But unfortunately we don't have so much time. I wish we had a lot more time to dig deep into this convo. But then before we go, let's take your final remarks on this, and let's get going. Possible.
Don't kill yourself to make somebody happy. Don't give your all to make somebody happy, especially if it's not marriage. Don't give your all to make somebody happy. Even if you're a man, don't let your woman see your up and pep.
Hey.
Fact.
Hashtag fear women.
Don't give your all to make somebody happy. Don't give your all to make somebody happy.
I can agree with that to some point. But
some point.
You agree.
I can agree to some point.
Okay, Sweety.
Well, I'll just say that you can make sacrifices to make someone happy to a certain degree, but do not lose yourself. But as much as possible, be sure that whatever you're giving up, if it's something of value, you're getting some sort of appreciation in return. And if the table turned, the other person will do same for you. If it's not reciprocal, if you're not being appreciated, then let the person go find happiness somewhere. You go find your happiness somewhere. Come together and share your happiness. But I also believe that love comes with some sacrifices. It's not all the time. It shouldn't be you all the time making those sacrifices. So as much as possible, know who you're dealing with and know what you're looking for out of that union, and know how much you can give in order to see that union reach its desired destination.
When you give me and I say thank you, it's thank you. I'm not valuing what you're giving me.
But don't be entitled to it.
Oh no, entitlement.
I can decide to or not to give you whatever.
Entitlement is not even core in relationship. With that I agree.
You agree with it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But 6 months there.
No.
It's out for him. Well, this is what I would say, that, you know, love is a two-way street. You need to keep that at the back of your mind. It's a two-way street that is constantly under construction. Constantly you're working at it. You're supposed to be working at it and then making sure that you're making yourself happy, you're making your partner happy, and then it's vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's going and then it's coming. Like Sweety said, if it's not reciprocal and then it's just one-sided, please.
All the time.
Just move aside. Just move aside and then leave your partner, you know, the person do whatever he or she wants to do. Because one-sided love, dear, at this era, at this point in time, how is that sacrifice?
You should sacrifice and then be with the person.
I will sacrifice. He should also sacrifice. And like I mentioned, it's a two-way street. If you are not receiving what you are giving out and even more, run away. That is what I'll leave you with. Anyway, so this has been Let's Talk Relationship. Our topic for discussion for today has been, should love always be a sacrifice? My guests have been Sweety Aborchie, who is a media personality. She's quite controversial, but today she's been very good to our viewers, and I appreciate that a lot. And my gentleman here, who decided to cause commotion during the entire time, is Poxieble from the BMPS show. Thank you, gentleman, lady.
Thank
and we
you
hope to have you back for us to have another awesome conversation on Let's Talk Relationship. And this is where we end Let's Talk Relationship. My name is Isiedua Akumia. Let me remind you that to enjoy some deliciousness, you need to get your Nutri snacks, grab some, enjoy, and, you know, stay healthy. And yeah, that's what I have to say to you. Coming up next is the entertainment segment right here on Prime Morning. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.